Hi guys, today we're going to do a reading for no communication. So this can be like little to no communication, so like not much at all, like a little bit, like not enough to know what they're thinking, right? Because if you did, then you wouldn't be on this video. So either like no communication at all or the slightest bit of communication, you're like, the fuck you want, right? So, okay. So group 1, we have this rose quartz egg. Very, very pretty. Group 2, we've got this labradorite dragon scale. This one reminds me of, I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land of heart. That's what that one reminds me of. Dragon tails, dragon tails. Okay, and then group 3 is this smoky quartz. It's like really, really pretty. There's a lot of stuff in there. The boy I nanny always is like, it's dirty in there. We gotta clean it out. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let's get into it, everybody. Okay. Spirit, can you please give us information about the connection with no communication for group 1 and their person? So let's do, how are they feeling? And then we'll do how is group 1 feeling. Okay, so how is group 1's person's feeling? Okay, and how is group 1 feeling? Okay, group 1. So as far as how your person is feeling, like in this no communication, like I feel like it makes you feel really bad when they don't communicate with you. I don't think you trust this person. So the reason I say that is because we have the Tower and then we have the Queen of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords came out with the Ten of Cups. And to me, this is saying that like you were honest and you were transparent with this person. They just said, well, not completely honest. Okay, so you were mostly honest with this person and you were mostly transparent about how you were feeling with this person, and they kind of like didn't care or didn't respect it. There was definitely some sort of Tower moment that left you feeling really hurt, where all of this came crashing down. Yeah, you definitely don't trust this person. Also, I heard in my head friend. Like, this could be, like, a friend or someone who you considered to be a friend, like, before you started dating them, if this is about someone that you're trying to date or fuck, or you know what I'm saying. So it's like, it's almost like you welcomed them leaving your life because they had you all crazy. They had you all in your head, all weird. This person was not very nice to you, I don't think. I do not think so, because we have the Ten of Swords and we have the Nine of Swords. So there's a point in time when this person was being really unkind to you. Okay, I get it now. So it's almost like that when you're a mutable sign, like, I don't know about you, but got a lot of Pisces in my chart. So like when I'm being a mutable sign, sometimes you get really, really hurt, but then you process that emotion really quickly and you almost forget why you were mad because you're mutable. So, which means changeable. And you don't like to sit in your shit. So I feel like this person really did hurt your feelings a lot at one point. Spirit just said they didn't want you. They wanted your body, but they didn't want you. Damn. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. So this left you up at night thinking like, oh fuck, like, so am I not good enough? Am I not wife material or husband material? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I not like dating material? I'm just a fucking body that you can stick your dick in, or that like I stick my dick in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this left you feeling not good. Definitely not good. And it kept you up at night, and you really worried about it. I just heard I didn't want to lose the connection. So I think you could have some power over this person with your body, and you enjoy having that power over them, but you wish you had power over them for your personality as well. You know what I mean? Like, I just heard too, this guy can be a dick, or this female can be a dick. Like, they can say really rude shit that you're just like, okay, did you really just say that to me? Because that's disrespectful as fuck, and we don't do disrespect in here, right? So it's like, this person can be really disrespectful with their words. They're really opinionated, and their opinions definitely have hurt you in the past. Their actions have hurt you in the past. Oh, shit. Okay, with the Knight of Wands here, this person made you a bunch of promises, right? This person made you a bunch of promises about the 10 of Cups. They said they was gonna do something, or treat you some way, or date you, or take you out. You know what I'm saying? They made you some promises about something more than just sex. And then they came in, and they either fucked you and left, or they, like, never came through at all. They just kind of, like, left you hanging. Yeah, so it was like, as quick as they came, they left. And that really left you fucked up, because you're like, the fuck am I? Piece of garbage you just toss out and stick fucking 10 swords in? No. Fuck you. Yeah, no, I don't know about this person. Especially if this person's trying to come back around. Just remember, like, don't let that energy make you forget all the pain that they did cause you. This person wants to be a friend to you, and I think they do like you as a person. They just don't have any intentions of dating you, I don't think. They're also kind of selfish. So yeah, so this Tower moment left you really fucking cold, and it left you like, fine, bitch, move, bitch, get out the way. It made you like, get the fuck out of here. Look at her hand is up, and her sword is up, like she just cut something out of her life, and now she's like, go. Get the fuck out. Don't you stick around here, you little bitch. Get the fuck out, right? Get the fuck out, you motherfucker. Get the fuck out. Maybe you told them that. Maybe you straight up were like, get GTFO, you know? Yeah, so it left you feeling really like, and I feel like you're a soft person in general, because, you know, the Queen of Swords, she's got a beautiful butterfly crown, so I feel like you're a gentle and soft and nice person in general, and this person made you, like, it brought out aspects of yourself that were kind of unhealthy, like could have been codependent aspects, but also like having to be the bitch and say, I'm cutting you out, get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Like, that's not you, and you didn't like how this put you in a position where you were feeling a certain way that you don't generally feel, and also where you had to act a certain way to protect yourself. Okay, so that's how you feel about them. How they feel about you, They've been watching you a lot, I will say that. They watch you quite a bit. They keep tabs on you. If they aren't liking your shit online, don't mean that they're not watching you. Like, excuse me. They're watching you quite a bit. A lot. They've got their eye on you. Because, like, we have the Page of Cups here, and he's, like, looking at that fish, and it reminds me of a selfie. And then we also have the Six of Wands, which is, like, popular. Okay, so, yeah, this person is watching your social media, but also they see you, like, they see you doing really good. Okay, they just said you look really good. You look really good. You're doing really good. You're, like, stable in your mind. You're stable in your life. You're stable, right? You're good. Because, see, we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which this is the independent woman right before she becomes the Empress. Like, she doesn't need anybody. She's got everything she needs. And I think that threatens them to feel as though you have everything that you need, you know? Because they're like, well, then they don't need me. Even though they get you in this manipulative mind state where you start to question all of your worth, value, and what you bring to the table. And I just saw a 10-10. So it's like, they see you very highly. They see that a lot of people like you. They see a lot of people are watching you. They see that there are a lot of people in your proximity trying to get on your dick or get on your pussy, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people trying to get at you. But it's almost like they want to come forward for selfish reasons. This is the kind of person that you, like, you fight and then you fuck, you know? Like, you fight hard and you hurt each other's feelings and then you fuck it away, you know? Like, which is not necessarily healthy. I mean, I'm sure, like, of course, makeup sex, every once in a while, like, people fight, that's normal, but, like, if the only sex you ever have is, like, angry fucking makeup sex, then that's really not healthy. This person is having tunnel vision. They've got some shit to say to you. They're about to come through and say some rude-ass shit to you, or they're gonna come through and say some raunchy shit to you, like, Nath Hughes keeps talking about quarantine Cupid, and let me tell you, that shit's real, my dude. Like, people are bored, people are horny, and people are having to look at their actions and think about themselves and think, kind of basically dark night of the souling right now. A lot of people are having to. So this person's having tunnel vision and they're like getting ready to come through and say something. Like, they're going to try and get in your pants, okay? They're not going to sit here and tell you that you're their world and this and that. They're going to tell you, like, that pussy's my world, or, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, they're just going to tell you that they're trying to, that they think you're really hot and that they think you're really successful and they're trying to get a piece of that. But the problem with that there is, someone was just talking about how good dick heals and how demon dick makes you go crazy. And the same goes for vagina, right? So it's like, good sex will heal you. Demon sex makes you lose your damn mind. Over here, it looks like that demon sex had you crazy, out your mind, right? They just told me this person's got a lot of parasites on them. So then when they put their dick in you, or when they fuck you, right? Even if they don't have a dick, when they fuck you, your genitals are the magical seat of your power, right? So, and I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. So we hold most of our power in our genitals. A lot of people also hold parasites in their body that can come out through their genitals. So it's like, and I'm talking about interdimensional parasites. I mean, of course, STDs and shit like that, but like interdimensional parasites, like people's wounds, people's cords, like people stealing your energy. I used to like hook up with this girl who would be like, oh, every time we have sex, it's like lucky sex. And, like, she would have good shit happen to her, and then my life started to go down the tube, and I was like, yo, wait a second, this bitch is a succubus, you know what I mean? This is a succubitch, just kidding, but you know what I mean, like, that's this kind of energy, like, this person is a succubus or an incubus, and they come in, and they fuck you, and then their life gets better, and they steal some of your good qualities, and then they leave. And then they leave you with their parasites, so now you're here to pick up all the pieces, and then you get mutable and you forget, like, why it hurt your feelings in the first place, and then they come back around and they're like, okay, I'm ready for my next sexual healing, so I can steal your energy and leave, you know? Like, that is just not fair. No, bitch, don't allow that in your life. We are better than that. We are better than that, okay? We're better than that. I'm not saying don't fuck them astrally, even though you can still pick up parasites astrally. But like if you want to have fantasies about them or whatever. But I would not suggest having like physical sex with this person, okay? Okay, let's get some advice. Spirit, what is your advice for group 1, please, in this connection? What is your advice for group 1, please, in this connection? Pay attention to the red flags. Bitch, I've been told you. I've been told you. Yo, it really, Spirit amazes me sometimes. So we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So who's cautioning you? Me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you how it is, okay? All right. I love you. Sorry to be the channel through which these harsh messages come through, but you know what? Sometimes we need them. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. And bitch, the red flags are saying that, like, this is not good for you. Look at you. Look at you. Okay, we'll just pick these back up. Look at you. That is an awful lot of dark, sad, swordy energy. Just for who? For who? Who? The Knight of Wands? Oh, bitch, no. We're an empress. We're a queen over here. We're a king. We're the emperor. We don't fuck with that Knight of Wands flighty energy. Okay, so pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Spirit's saying, don't do it, don't do it. I know they're going to be slipping in your DMs. Everybody's slipping into everybody's DMs right now because people are, like I said, bored and horny and alone and not distracting themselves with things other than their own mind. So, yeah. Okay, and then we have... make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So there's better shit out there. There's something way better for you, and they need you to take the steps to protect yourself, to not allow this person back in your life. Like I said, I'll never tell you what to do. This is just the advice being given, okay? So make the effort. Make the effort to not fall back into that trap, because you're just going to keep getting hurt, and your mutable ass is going to, like, and even if you aren't a mutable sign, you're displaying mutable energy. So your forgive and forget kind of personality, please don't feel attacked by that, because I get like that too. It's like you move on with your life, and then by the time they come back around, you forgot all the pain that they fucking instilled in you. Okay, and then we have forgiving and learning and honeymoon. So it's like Spirit's basically saying, okay, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, and then enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So it's like you go through this honeymoon phase where everything is good, you know, where you're having sex, or where you're chilling, where you're talking, where you feel good, where things feel good, right? And then eventually, like, you get to this place where now all of a sudden you're full of parasites and full of this other person's demons and cords and trauma and wounds, and you're like, holy shit, I need a healing. Because I done healed this fucker, and all he or she did was fill me up with some bullshit. You know, especially if you're the vagina and all of this, because the vagina takes in. So Spirit's saying, like, they're cautioning you about that honeymoon phase to the phase where it hurts again. They just said also, like, don't necessarily send this person any nudes, because they could be the kind of person that, like, saves them or screenshots them when you don't want them to, or shows them to other people. That's some real bullshit. Someone showing your pictures to someone else, that's obviously not someone who's interested in you for themselves, because they look at you as a piece of meat. Okay, so yeah, that is your advice. Okay, one more piece of advice. Equality. You need to establish boundaries of equality in this relationship, and it's so important that you stand in your own power. Like, this is Lilith. The story of Lilith is like, she would not lie beneath Adam. She would not say that she is less than Adam, so she literally got kicked out of the Garden of Eden and labeled a demon because she bowed thy knee for no one, because she wouldn't put up with Adam's bullshit, right? Then they made Eve. So... yeah, equality. Okay, group one, I hope you enjoyed that. If you like, feel free to like. If you want to tell me something, go ahead and comment. Subscribe if you feel like it. I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. I'm sending you so much love, because faith over fear, babies. And we got to keep that faith strong. So I'm sending you so much love. Sending you healing energy. I hope you are healthy and well and hopeful even in these fearful times. And I will see you again sometime soon. Bye. Love you. All right, Spirit, can you please tell us, group 2, no communication, group 2, let's get their person's thoughts and feelings about this connection. Okay, now can you please tell me what group 2's thoughts and feelings about this are? Okay, so group 2, holy shit, I have to say, I actually like your person. I actually like your person. Right now, you don't like them that much. You don't trust them that much, and I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so basically what happened here is somebody disrespected you. You were disrespected. There was a trust issue here, okay? That's what I kept hearing in my head. Trust, trust, trust. Sorry, I just kicked my stand. I apologize for that. Okay, so this person was like on some bullshit with you, right? On some fuckboy shit, right? So this person was in and out. They weren't being very transparent. They weren't giving you enough, okay? And I'm not saying that they aren't enough. I'm saying that they weren't giving you enough, okay? The give and take was not there. You were give. They were receive. And then when you were like, okay, well, what about me? When do I get what about me? When do I get what I need? And they kind of were like, oh, well, I'm not ready to give, so I'm gonna ghost the fuck out of here, right? I'm gonna slip the fuck out. I'm gonna yeet out the back door. Oh, God, that pisses me off. Okay, so they treated you unfairly. They did not express their feelings to you. I feel like you really could have felt like a lot of potential in this connection. Like, you thought that you were gonna build together, but I also just heard you also felt like they were... you also felt like they were threatened by your success. So, like, instead of being happy for you for the things that you have and the things that you're working on, they could have felt very, I just heard demasculated. Okay, so the better you did, you felt like it was more demasculating to them, even though that wasn't what you were trying to do. You were trying to share, like, your happiness and your success with them because you were looking at them as a partner, right? And that's what we do. We share with the people we love. And you really felt like you could build something together. You really felt like this was going somewhere. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like, you got hit with the fucking 3 of Swords. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this person really did yeet the fuck out the back door. Like, just fucking gone. Ugh. And look at the way that landed. Damn, that landed perfectly, didn't it? Okay, so they did. They yeeted the fuck out the back door, and you were like, whoa, what even happened? Like, I feel like this happened really fast. I also feel like you kind of, like, I think you sat in your pain for a couple of days, because we have fucking, like, the swords through the heart on a rainy day, right? So it's like, I feel like you did end up sitting in your pain for a couple of days, or a week, or however long, but eventually you were like, wait a second, I'm worth way more than this. And I deserve I'm so sorry, I keep kicking that. I didn't do that in the first reading. You're like, I deserve way better than this. I deserve way more than this. Like, you finally stood back in your power and were like, okay, fuck this, basically. Like, You don't want to talk to me? Fine. You don't want to be a part of my life? Fine. Well, guess what? I have these 10 people lined up over here who are trying to be a part of my life, who do give me when I give to them. They give back to me. I have a reciprocal relationship over here. So fuck you. You can go ahead and get the fuck out. Look, the door's over there. I'll even open it for you. So at first I feel like you were like, don't go. And then after you were like, you had to like dust yourself off and be like, wait a second, who the fuck am I? I'm a bitch that doesn't chase nobody, or I'm a dude that don't chase nobody. You know what I mean? You had to dust yourself off and be like, fine, we don't hold on to things that don't want to be a part of our life, because there are so many things over here, so many people over here who are trying to be a part of my life. So you eventually cut them out. So like they could have been like not responding to you and you're like, fuck it, I'll delete their whole number, you know? Or they could have like been on some bullshit where they're like still watching you online but not answering your texts or your calls or whatever, and you're like, fuck it, I'll just delete you. I'll just fucking delete you. You had that cutting, like them withholding communication but still keeping an eye on you. I just heard it's a fucking privilege to be a part of my energy, my life, my social media. Like, it's a privilege, so don't get it twisted. So you basically were like, fine, like you don't just get to sit here and watch me and keep tabs on me and send me the evil eye while you're not trying to connect with me. Fuck you. I delete you. I delete you, sir or madam. I delete you from my reality. Like, it's disrespectful. You were disrespected. You were deeply disrespected. You grasped at straws for like the last minute, being like, wait, don't go, because of the potential that you saw in this connection. And then you remembered, wait a second, we don't deal with disrespect like that. And I just saw 2727. So then you said, gladly, let me chop that door right open for you and walk in, kick you in the ass on your way out, you know? How you feel about them? You feel like they don't got their priorities straight, because if they could let a person like you go, they definitely don't have their priorities straight. You feel like they could have a drinking problem, or they could just really like to party. I just heard escapism. So they could, even if it's not drinking, like they could just like play too many video games, or like, not that that's a bad thing, but you know what I mean? Like when you're escaping reality, it's escapism. They could drink too much, smoke too much, they could go out and party a lot, which in that case, this quarantine is going to be really hurting them. I just had some cards fall, so I will go ahead and read those at the end. Let me pick those up. Okay. I'll read those at the end. Okay, so it's like, yeah, this person, you feel like they're distracting themselves right now. You feel like they're immature. You feel like they're on some bullshit. You feel like they're probably out drinking and doing the most and doing the least at the same time. Whatever that means. I don't know. What is Spirit even saying anymore? Okay, and you also feel like if they come through, they're going to try and give you some shitty bullshit offer without an apology, and you're just not here for it. Like, you're too old. I just heard I'm too old for that shit. You're too old for that. You're too mature for that. You have too much self-respect for that. So if they come through with you're expecting them to come through with like the offer of a page, right? You're expecting them to come through with the offer of a page, and then at the most you're thinking they'll come through with like the offer of a night, but it's taking a really long time. It's taking quite a long time, it feels, anyway. And you're kind of just over it, and you're at a point now where you're like, yeah, if it happens, it happens, and they come around on some bullshit, they're not coming back into my life. But, like, you're at a point where you're like, I'm not trying to make the wheel turn. This is in God's hands. Like, this is in Spirit's hands, the universe's hands. And, like, I'm not sitting here trying to change reality. I'm not sitting here wasting my energy doing spells on you, or wasting my energy thinking about you, or wasting my energy watching you, because you're not worth it, basically, when you treat me this way. Like I said, you saw a lot of potential around the connection, and you felt like it was worth it until they disrespected you so deeply that you were like, okay, it's not worth it anymore. I'm not putting any more of my time, energy, or like precious self into this connection. How your person is feeling. So I'm sorry, I don't know what they did. I know it wasn't good. I don't know what they did, but they are feeling very sorry about it. With the Knight of Cups here, they are wanting to come around and offer some sort, I just heard clarity. They're wanting to come through and offer some sort of clarity. They're also wanting to come through and offer some sort of apology. With the Knight of Cups, that can definitely mean an apology. We also have the Star here, which is like reconciliation. So this person is definitely finna get ready to come through and apologize because they realize, I feel like you made them realize that what they did was wrong. Also, when we release something, and basically when we like pay something no mind and couldn't give two shits about it, that's when we attract it to us the most, right? So like, I just saw 3111. So it's like when your manifestation is ascending. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so it's like when you don't care, that's when it comes back, right? So this person is definitely in their head. Okay, and they are trying to offer some sort of commitment. So you're expecting them to come through on some bullshit as like a page or a knight at the most, when in reality, they're about to come through with some actual commitment, some actual truth, some actual good shit. They're coming through on some good shit, right? So it's like they're coming through with stability, commitment, growth. This person, this argument, whatever it was, this definitely changed this person. It made them have to look at themselves, and it made them have to say like, okay, well, yeah, why did this really amazing person like cut me out, or why did this really amazing person get so mad at me? Okay, because let me look at myself. I think this person didn't generally take, oh, sorry, low power mode. I think this person did not generally take responsibility for their actions. I think they did a lot of blaming of other people. And I just saw 3223. So they're coming through with an apology, and they're also coming through with some truth, okay? So like it could have been like you were like, what are we? And they like left, you know, or whatever. And they were like, I don't know. So then they went within to figure it out, even though they did not leave in a nice way. So they went within, and they're about to come through with some truth about their emotions, an apology, as well as commitment to you. What else do they think of you? They are thinking heavily about reconciliation, but they're still caught somewhere. They're still caught somewhere in limbo, trying to figure out how to come forward. I feel like they're nervous to come forward because they're like, they treated you so shitty. They don't really know what they're gonna say yet. They also deeply fear rejection in the way that they rejected you. They know how fucked up it was, how they treated you, and they don't want you to mirror those actions back at them, because that would really, really, really hurt them. I just saw 3333. But there is, like, this person come back, and this person thinks about it a lot. This person thinks about coming back quite a bit. This person is just figuring out how to come back. Also, there is definitely, like, there's some like sexual regret here as well. Like they're really missing your body. If you have never slept with them before, it's like they have so many fantasies about you, and they're really thinking about you sexually as well, and they're like feeling really regretful that they fucked things up before y'all could sleep together. Also, you can see the BJ right there, so that person's thinking about your mouth. Okay, yeah, they definitely thinking about your mouth. I love when Spirit just says in my head, what that mouth do? What else that mouth do? You know? Yeah, this person's heavily thinking about getting their dick sucked by you or getting eaten out by you. You know what I'm saying? Like, big time. That's what they're thinking about. And they're really in their head. They're really in their head about it. This kind of made them go into their shadow self and be like, okay, well, what do I want? Because I said I wanted this, and then I treated this person in this way. So what do I actually want? And they definitely want you, my dude. They want you. But even I'm having like a harder time reading their energy than I am the energy over here. And it's making me kind of tired. So I feel like this person is like tired of being in separation with you, tired of no communication, tired of not knowing what's going on with you, tired of not being your man, tired of not being your woman, whatever it is. They're fucking tired, and they're like, okay, I'm ready to be done with the fight. I'm ready to be done with the silent treatment. Their will is breaking, right? So like they could have been in a state of mind where they're like, yeah, I'll never break. And now they're like, oh my God, I just want to get out of this energy, you know? So it's like they're trying to have strength right now. They're trying to have mental strength. They also don't like, they fear commitment and they fear being tamed. Because see, we have her, she's like taming the beast. So it's like they fear your ability to get under their skin in a way where they actually want to commit to you, or in a way where they want to communicate, or in a way where they're like, they feel like they can't live without you, okay? So it's like they fear that you can tame the beast in them, and they don't want to, they have a control issue. They have a control issue, and it's like, it's realizing that like, no, like this is an equal give and take. It's not about like who's in control, who has the upper hand, because that's not what a healthy relationship is, right? Like they had to do a lot of thinking. They could have been raised in a way where like the dynamic between their parents was not equal or fair, so then they had to do some like reparenting and individuation work around the idea that like that's not healthy, you know? And that's not going to work if they want you, because you're not just going to let them act however they want, treat you however they want, and then sit there and suck their dick, right? Because I wouldn't if I were you. I also would not give them what they want as far as dick sucking goes, or oral, we'll just say oral. I wouldn't give them what they want sexually, whether it's like with your genitals or with your mouth. I wouldn't give for like 30 days, Spirit just said. Test them for 30 days. If they really like you, they'll stick around. Yeah. And then how they're feeling down here, they're feeling like you're their divine counterpart. They want to marry you. Okay, but they're not talking to you, so what the fuck, Spirit? Okay, they're about to get it together. Because, see, they're looking at you. You're looking at your coin. You could have expressed that you want children someday. You could have expressed that, like, you want similar things to what they want. So they're thinking a lot about that right now. They're thinking a lot about how they could really, like, how you thought there was potential to build. They are realizing that they could have squandered one of the most important relationships in their life, basically. They feel like you're marriage material. They feel like they could have children with you. They feel like they could have a happy home and a happy life with you. They feel as though they could really build with you, and they definitely have their eye on you. And when you were dealing with them over here, they were in this state, and they've done quite a bit of, by the time they come back, there will have been quite a bit of leveling up done to the point where y'all are mirroring each other, and you can actually have a good relationship, because when you found them or when they found you, they were still in a really immature state, you know? Also, this person can't get a good read on you. Like, with the High Priestess here, they feel like you're very mysterious, and they feel like they're getting tired of guessing, right? Like, they're getting tired of guessing, like, what's going to happen? What are they thinking? Are they going to come back? Whatever it is. They're just getting tired. They're getting tired of guessing, and they're about to come forward with an apology, tell you what they learned, tell you how much it hurt them to be away from you, and tell you that, you know, they've changed their mind. But they are wanting movement, and also Spirit is in their ear. I just heard there's some sort of ancestor, could definitely be a grandfather. That is what I'm getting. It doesn't have to be, but for some of them, it's a grandfather figure who's like, you blew it! You know, like that scene in, Billy Madison when he calls when the friend calls the teacher and he's like, do you have a crush on anyone in class? And then like Billy gets all pissed and he gets all close to the camera and he's like, you blew it! Literally, that's their ancestor right now, like chiming that fucking trumpet in their face going, bitch, you blew it. What have you done? This was supposed to be the mother of your children or the father of your children. This was supposed to be the person you married. This is the person you gotta spend the rest of your life with, and what have you done? You fucking blew it, bitch. You better get it moving. And you know what else they're saying? They're saying there are all these other people who are trying to get on that, so you better get on it before you miss your opportunity and you screw up everything for us. Yo, the ancestors are pissed because this person is acting douchey, okay? This person is acting like a douche, and the ancestors just aren't having it because they're like, you're finna screw up the entire karmic debt line, okay? We don't have time for you to be out here fucking around with our karmic debt. We don't have time for you to be out here fucking around. We got shit to do, right? We got shit to do. So the ancestors are in their ear right now saying, bitch, get a move on. Because if you're not, someone else is. Because you are you are husband or wife material, right? You are the catch. So when they aren't paying attention to you, that's when the other people come in. And this ancestor is like, yo, stop, put down your pride, go say sorry, and go get your woman or go get your man. And then go have a happy life and have babies with them, you know? So the ancestors are really in their ear right now, trying to get movement from them to get on. To get on it, right? Get on it, bitch. Fucking get on it. Don't sit here and be a little bitch. And go, stop denying what's real. Stop denying the connection. Stop denying, drop your balls, because there was a masculinity issue here. Drop your balls and understand that women can be powerful too, right? Not saying you gotta be a woman, but if you are, that's a fear of theirs. Okay, Spirit, can you please give us some advice for this connection? Okay, so yeah, this is a person you're about to have some kids with. Okay, so the first one we got is it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the best energy of all. So like I was saying, do not give to this person for like the first 30 days. Let them give to you. Be in a space to receive, okay? So definitely be in a mindset and a space to receive with this human being. And like, look, she's up on her high horse and she's looking down at him. And I feel like that's you looking down at them. And I'm not saying look down on them because it's not like you're better than them. You just know better than them. But it's like you need to be in that space where you're like, you're on probation. That's it. You're on probation, bitch. Time to prove yourself to me. And then release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So what was I saying? It's like as soon as you let this shit go, as soon as which you've allowed it. You're like, if it happens, it happens. As soon as you really let it go, that's when it's going to come back. That's when it's going to come back. Because there's no better way to manifest something to yourself than to not give a shit whether or not it manifests. And then we have, so I feel like they're going to come back and they're going to apologize and you're immediately going to want to fall into this honeymoon state as well, like again, or they could be like coming back on really hot and heavy without giving you the time to heal. And Spirit's just saying like they just said keep them on a short leash. It's your turn to receive. Do not give too much of yourself. Keep them on a short leash, right? Give yourself the time to heal and see, is that honeymoon period going to extend into marriage, or is it going to stay a honeymoon and be in and out, always in that stupid honeymoon state? And then we have passion. So yeah, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel like this is a past life connection, but I also feel like when you guys do sleep together, it's going to be really powerful, really, really strong, powerful energy. So just be careful because you could, of course, make a baby. But also I think that this is the person that you're like how I was saying, the ancestors yelling at them, like, you're fucking everything up. We're getting derailed off the plan. This is a person that you're supposed to have a family with, that you're supposed to make a life with. Yeah, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help to bring you two together. So this is your soulmate. And this is someone you're supposed to connect with. So just be careful to protect yourself if you don't want a baby right now. Make sure you're having safe sex. That way you don't accidentally make a baby that's trying to be born before you're ready for that baby to be born. But also this is definitely a soulmate. And you can like talk to them on the ether. You can hook up with them on the ether. Like, it doesn't have to be in the 3D, like, while you're waiting. And also, you can, like, manifest, they just said manifest unbiasedly, healthy detachment. So, and I just saw 4404, look out for fours, they just said. So, it's like, manifest through healthy detachment. You can even, like, masturbate and manifest this person in your life, because when we masturbate, we're, like, using that sexual energy to pull in the things that we want. So, you can masturbate and think about them, but then let it go. Healthy detachment, right? Let it go and be like, bye. Bye. See ya. But yeah, there are some babies that are about to be born between the two of you that are trying to come through. They're trying to be born. So just take precautions. Any other advice, please? Four, four, four. And that just went flying out at 4444. Yeah. Don't worry, they're literally like right behind you. They're just trying to catch up. They're trying to play catch up because you're a little bit more evolved than them. but really release those cords and really release those ties that they have around you. Release, right? So that you can receive, so that you can, because once you get untied, then you can get back on the horse, and then they can prove themselves to you from down there, right? So yeah, also really know your value, know your worth, and know that you're beautiful, and know that, like, if this person made you feel any other way, they were wrong, and that was really evil of them. And like I said, their ancestors are on it. Their ancestors are on it. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that resonated. I love you so much. I'm sending so much love and healing energy your way during these, like, confusing times. Try to, like, keep the faith over fear, guys. Faith over fear. Like if you enjoyed it, comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you feel like it. I love you. I will see you soon. All right, bye. Okay. Spirit, can you please tell me what group 3's person's, like, intentions and thoughts and feelings are about this non-communication connection? Yo. Okay, group 3. So this is kind of weird. Like, this connection's no offense, but it's kind of weird. So I feel like this person left for a long ass time, like a long ass time, and they could be coming back, or they could have already just, like, approached you on just some, like, hey, after, like, you ain't talked for like a year, and they're just like, hey, you know, like. So I feel like you, like, I just keep hearing confused. Like, so how do you feel about this right now? You feel confused. You're confused why all of a sudden the wheel is turning and the chariot is moving, and all of a sudden this person is trying, I just heard they're trying to wrecking ball back into your life. They wrecking balled right out of your life without a second glance, just as quick as they came in. Actually, no, they were there for a long time. They came into your life quickly. They were there for a long time, and then they left quick as hell. And now it's been years or a year or months or something, and you're like, okay, well, I'm a little confused as to why you're just, like, thinking that now you can just wrecking ball back into my life again after all the shit that you put me through. So how they're feeling right now is, like, they are watching you heavily. You also know that they're watching you, because we have the Page of Swords over on your side, and then we have the world on their side, and the world to me is like the World Wide Web. So it's like they're watching you heavily online, and they are watching you manifest thing after thing after thing. I just heard, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. They made a mistake by rejecting you. They made a mistake by sleeping on you. They made a mistake by not realizing everything that you had to bring to the table, all of your manifestation power. And so they're sitting here watching you manifest through the internet, watching you live your best life. I just saw 5005. They're watching you change. They're watching you grow. They're watching you be the best version of yourself. And they're like, I've made a mistake. So this person is coming back in. They're coming back to fucking wrecking ball in your life. Again, this person feels like you don't really care about them. They feel like, okay, so they feel like they fucked up. And it kind of haunts them in the ways that they fucked up. They just said to me, this person's sneaking into your dreams astrally. So like before they come back, you might have multiple dreams about them. Or like if they did already try and come back, like you could have had dreams about them beforehand. And you were like, what the fuck? Why are you in my dreams? You know what I mean? So it's like, this person is slipping into your energy astrally because they're feeling really regretful. And I just saw 5055. They're feeling really regretful, not only about the way that they treated you. No, it's definitely more of that, like, I'm sad I got caught. Not like, I'm sad that I hurt you. Like, I'm sad I cut you loose because I see you got all this shit going for you now. And I see that we really could have been divine counterparts. And I see that we really could have been everything to each other. But now you don't care. You don't care. You're coming up as the Knight of Wands, which means like you could give two shits. I think this is how they treated you. I think they treated you expendably. I think they treated you like they couldn't give two shits, and now you're just mirroring their behavior back at them because we don't stand for that, right? We're better than that. We're bigger and better than that. So it's like, how do they see you? They see you as someone who no longer is under their spell. They see you as somebody who is no longer under their spell. They see you as someone who is manifesting quite a bit right now. They see you as someone who's doing really good. You could have a business, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. You could just have a lot to offer. But they are feeling, I just heard it again, I made a mistake. They feel like your perspective has changed. So like when you guys were together, because like if it has been like a year or like several months, like a lot can happen in that time. So like your ideas about life could have changed. Your ideology could have changed. Yeah, a lot could have just changed during that time. And, excuse me. Yeah, you changed. You've grown. You're getting better. You're doing better. You see things differently. So the reason that they could have rejected you is because of different political views or moral views or religious views or whatever in the past. And now it's like, okay, well, now you think the same way as me about this shit, so I like you more, you know, like your perspective has changed, but you have done a lot of growing. You've done a lot of work. It's almost like this person has worked on themselves too, yeah, but it's like, not as much as you, and they also don't have as much to offer as you. You are mirroring each other here with like the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, but we also have the Seven of Pentacles here, and I feel like it's like, they're not quite at the King of Pentacles energy quite yet. It's like they've always seen themselves in that energy. Well, they're deeply insecure, so they've always portrayed themselves in that energy and not necessarily seen themselves in that energy, and they feel like they mirror you in the sense that we have the Queen of Pentacles over here, but it's like the way they came out, like she's looking in the other direction. She's looking at her coin. He's looking at like himself, trying to level up and trying to be the best version of himself, and he's like, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm on my way to being good enough for her. But it's like when y'all were fucking with each other, they acted like you weren't good enough for them, and you were like, oh really? Oh really? You think I'm not good enough for you? Well, let me just show you how fucking good I am, and now I'm about to be too good for you, you know? And that is the case right now. You have way more than most people that this person fucks with, and they definitely have their eye on you. They're watching you a lot. And yeah, you're just confused. You're like confused about the movement. And you're like, well, if you come in here, fucker, on the Wheel of Fortune, if you come in here, like, on the Chariot, you better be moving towards an apology. Like, you're expecting an apology from them. You're expecting truth from them. Like, they can't just drop into your life and be like, hey. No, not after the way they treated you. You're expecting something from them. You're expecting them to be like, hey, so I'm really sorry that I did this. I did it because I felt this, and this way. and I shouldn't have treated you like that because of this, this, and this, right? Like, you're not taking anything less than a wholehearted apology for the way that you've been treated. And you're like, bitch, I know you're watching me. You're out here acting like you don't care. You're out here acting like, I feel like this person has been watching you, like, openly for quite some time, and that confused you as well. I just keep hearing, like, confused. Like, what do you want? What do you want? You're gonna sit there and watch me and orbit my life, but you're not gonna say nothing or do better or be better or reach out? Like, what the fuck do you want, right? So it's like, you're just confused and you're like, okay, well, whenever you do come forward, you better come with a fucking apology. Also, I just recently noticed how short that knight looks. Like, he is so short, and I feel like it's like he's coming up short. You expect them to come up short because they've been on some bullshit in the past. You feel like you have the power in this dynamic. You feel strong enough to, like if they do come back, to be like, to really make an informed decision. Like, do I want them in my life? Do I even like their energy anymore? Do I even need them around? Like, I've got all this shit going for me. Do I even, like, I don't even feel like I really need you no more. I don't even feel like I really want you around anymore. So it's like, you're in a place where you're like, I really don't need you. Oh, this person could be a Leo as well with the strength card here, and, like, you're taming the lion. So it's like, you have the power in this relationship right now, and it's all up to you. Like, do you want them? Really ask yourself that. Do I want them in my life? Do I want them in my energy? Do I want them pulling on my energy? Because it's like, the more they pull on your energy, the more they could take from you, and if they don't have enough to give, then it's not going to be very reciprocal, right? But you're over here sitting on blessings and fucking the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is saying, like, we have something better for you. I feel like you let this go a long ass time ago. You recognize the blessing that you are. I think in the past you really felt a lot of love for this person, and you could still feel, like, friendly love for them. But I feel like in the past you felt a lot of, like, romantic love for them. You felt like they were a blessing, but now you see them for who they are, and who they are is, like, who they are. Who are they to you? They're this. They're this, and you've regained your power in the connection, right? You're no longer under the spell that I keep hearing that. You were under their spell. You just were they could be a soulmate, and that's why it's, like, so confusing, because you have this soul recognition between the two of you, not necessarily between the person that they're displaying themselves as now, but the person they were when you used to know them. And it's like, yeah, you had a lot of love for them. Yeah, you thought they were a blessing, but now you realize, like, I got that love for myself. I'm the blessing, bitch. I'm the blessing, and I can get love wherever the fuck I want it. The hand of God will literally hand me an overflowing cup of love and choices and other people outside of you. I remembered that I'm a bad bitch or dude that everybody's trying to get with. So fuck your little offer. It better be a good offer, and it better be a genuine offer of apology with communication around why it happened, and also what you learned, or else you're not allowed back, right? So it's like, your cup runneth over. You have so many blessings. You have so many people interested in you that you're kind of like, okay, like, yeah, I can sit here and tame you and do whatever the fuck I want to, but do I really want to? Do I really want you in my life? Do I really want you in my energy? Because, like, just being around me is going to level you up. Do I actually want to level you up, or do I want to save that energy for myself and for others and for a different love? Because I really feel like this is saying, like, there's a different, like, you had so much love for them, and now you're like, my love is so precious and valuable that I need to give it to somebody who actually appreciates it, someone who's actually going to take care of it and love it and, like, be there for me, you know, and give you what you deserve. Get on your level, right? Gamo, get on my level, okay? If you could have just seen the way I, like, put my hands around my mouth. Okay, so Spirit, what is advice for dealing with this person, please? What is Group 3's advice for dealing with this person? Oops, I never switched the rocks. Okay, what is Group 3's advice for dealing with this person, please? Yeah, what did I say? There's a new love coming. You don't even have to worry about this person. Free yourself, bitch. Free yourself. Yep. Anything else? All right. So we got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then we got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is just saying like what I was saying, like your cup runneth over. There are so many other choices. There are so many other blessings around you that it's like you really don't even have to worry about this person no more. They fucked up. Maybe if they came back like a week after they hurt you, or like a day after they hurt you, not a fucking year or months or however long it was, like, sorry, I forgot about you. Who are you? Never met you. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? Who cares? I've lived this long without you. I thought I couldn't live without you, and now I've lived this long without you, and I don't even remember you. Because I just don't care. And I just saw 10023. So 123. So yeah, Spirit's saying there's a new love. Free yourself from this connection and connect with that new love. That new love is right around the corner. Your cup runneth over. And you know what else is right around the corner? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So once you release this, you're going to get that commitment that you're looking for. You're going to get that commitment that you want. You're going to get that person that actually treats you how you should be treated, that actually shows you love, that actually cares for you, right? That actually like wants to be with you and doesn't sit here and try and tell you why you're not good enough, right? Yeah. Oh, how the tables have turned, I just heard. Like, oh, sorry, low power mode. Oh, how the tables have turned. Over here, they treated you like you wasn't good enough. And now you're over here like, bitch, well, guess what? You're not good enough for me, okay? And then we have express your love and true love. So I feel like it's just important that you express your truth to them. Like if they come through trying to apologize or trying to chill or something, or they come through on some bullshit, trying to flirt with you, whatever, definitely like put the kibosh on that and be like, no. No, I've got, like, I need the truth. I need you to express why you're wrong. The only thing we're accepting is a true apology. The only thing we're accepting is acknowledgement of the way you hurt me. The only thing we're accepting is acknowledgement of your bad behavior and improvements on that behavior. We can be friends if you even want to be friends. But in order for us to be friends, you got to acknowledge what the fuck you did. You got to acknowledge the fact that you're not going to do it again, okay? You know? And then we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I feel like there's just so many red flags around this connection. Like I was saying, I don't even think you really care that much about it anymore. I feel like you've really let it go. But Spirit is just saying, like, we're constantly sending you signs. We're constantly trying to warn you, and if you do end up chilling with this person, you do end up like reconnecting in friendship or whatever, because I would not recommend reconciling. I almost feel like this person could already be in a relationship because it just has that energy of like, I'm not happy where I am and I see you kicking ass, so I want some of that instead of what I have. So Spirit's just saying, like, pay attention to the red flags. If it feels familiar to the last time when they were on some bullshit, then it is. There's a reason why it feels familiar. Your soul is trying to warn you, like, here we go again. So Spirit's just saying, we're trying to warn you. And also, like, if they do have red flag behavior or do have bad behavior, don't be afraid to be like, to express your truth and be like, no thanks, like, we don't live in that energy anymore. Maybe I let you treat me that way, or maybe I let you do some kind of bullshit like that back in the day, but I'm not there no more, right? I'm not there anymore. I'm not there. Okay, let's get a little bit more advice. Spirit, what is advice for this, please, for group 3? Trust yourself. Anything else? Okay. Okay, so have trust, first of all, that the new love is coming. Have trust that the new love is coming. Also, sorry guys, this group wasn't very 18 plus, but you know, we got to put it because the other groups were. So trust that the new love is coming, and also trust how beautiful and irresistible you are. We have self-trust and faith. So they need you to have faith not only in yourself, but in Spirit, that they're bringing you this new love, and that it is important for you to free yourself in order for your love life to ascend to a higher level. So they need you to have trust in yourself, trust your gut, trust the red flags, have faith in Spirit, and also trust the fact that you are smoking, okay? I always look at her body. She's got such a kick-ass body. Like, and she is beauty and irresistibility. Freya is the love goddess, and then we have Helen of Troy, who literally caused wars over how beautiful she was. beauty, irresistibility. So they really need you to have self-trust and have faith that like you're smoking, you've got all these people who want you, you've got this new love coming in that's going to be everything you've ever wanted. And they really just need you to trust that. And they also need you to walk like you're the fucking hottest shit to hit the planet. They need you to talk like you're the hottest shit that hit the planet. They need you to walk the walk and talk the talk, bitch. Okay. Yeah, that's what they need you to do. You're hot as hell. You're irresistible and you're beautiful, and they need you to trust that and have faith. And they also need you to have a little bit more faith in them, and also have a little bit more faith in the red signs, the red signals and signs that they're sending you. Don't ignore them, okay? All right, group 3. I really hope you enjoyed that. I love you so much. I'm sending so much love and healing during this time. I hope you're hopeful and healthy. Faith over fear, guys. We've got to hold on to our faith. Yeah, so faith over fear. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending love and blessings your way. Like if you enjoyed it, comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you feel like it. Thank you as always for being my beautiful subscribers or viewers or whoever you are. I just appreciate you. And yeah, I will see you again soon. I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you to my guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, star family, and God source for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages flow. We thank you for the truth and the advice that you have given us in this reading. All right. I love you guys. Bye.